Yo, peoples! Kyushu92 here. First and foremost, I would like to apologize for uploading this One Piece Reflections for the month of February in March. I normally would have did it in February, but not only did I forget that February has 28 days, but I've been incredibly busy. My job is doubled up on my workload, and I've kind of been missing a little bit of sleep. But first and foremost, I'm sorry for uploading this so late. So let's get on to the chapters. So in the month of February, we had 3 chapters of One Piece released to us. Chapter 932, The Shogun and the Courtesan. Chapter 933, A Warrior, Samurai's Mercy. And Chapter 934, Hyogoro the Flower. So with Chapter 932, this is when Robin escapes from the Oniwa Banshu, and she makes her way into the main castle where Orochi and Komurasaki are residing right now. And we also find out that it was Komurasaki who was wearing the Kitsune mask, who's been appearing in between this arc, you know, showcasing the acts of going into the next part of this whole Wano arc. It's all been Komurasaki who's been doing this the whole time. So as this is going on, Komurasaki is attracting a whole bunch of attention, and then this is when Orochi is talking like his whole fear of the will of the Kozuki family coming back to exact their revenge all those 20 years ago. And of course everyone is scoffing at the idea, but Toko kind of makes the situation worse as she starts laughing at Orochi. And Orochi doesn't take kindly to this, and he starts going berserk on all of his guests. This is where we find out the name, and we see his true form, his devil fruit Zoan form in its full glory. It is the snake fruit, model Yamata no Orochi. So he goes ham and he starts attacking all of his guests with all the separate heads, easily showing us that all of his heads act independently of the main one. And he's going off on all of his guests, all because Toko laughed. And he's trying to go after Toko, but Komurasaki just comes in and just slaps the dude in the face. And of course he doesn't like this, and he's questioning her why she did this, and she was all like, you don't need to be doing this, calm down. And he was all like, oh, I was gonna make you my wife, you was gonna be the queen of Wano. And it kind of makes things even worse when Komurasaki says, even if I die, I have no regrets about this. I'm just paraphrasing, but she really just doesn't care about his opinion of it. Because she also makes the situation worse by saying that she's the daughter of a samurai. And Oroshi's all like, how dare you speak about samurais in my presence. Further causing the entire banquet to delve further into chaos. And of course, before Robin got caught, she used her devil fruit ability to make a body double. And of course, she relays the information to Nami, Brook, and Shinobu, who are also in the castle at this time. So, Komurasaki slaps Orochi in the face. The Shogun of Wano gets pimp slapped by Komurasaki. That is the big takeaway. That is the big takeaway from this entire chapter. So moving on to chapter 933, A Samurai's Mercy. This is when things... Oh, I'm sorry. There's just something in my eye, and it is so annoying. It's like skating across my eye, and I want to get it off. I'll pull Zoro. I'll just do it one-eyed this entire time. So, in chapter 933, A Samurai's Mercy, after all this is said and done, the Oniwa Banshu chase after Robin, but she repels them with the help of Brook, who uses his soul ability to appear like a ghost, and that kind of scares some of the ninja. Orochi goes berserk in the bank hall in his Yamato no Orochi form, but is interrupted by Nami and Shinobu. It is at this point, like, all this chaos is going on, and Kiyoshiro approaches Komurasaki, and he's all like, are you prepared for what happens next? And she says, yes, I am. And Kiyoshiro just slashes her across the chest. And this sends everybody into shock. Orochi, my eye's fine now. Orochi, Nami, everybody who's there, who's seen this, are all in shock that Kiyoshiro just from what it appears, cut Komurasaki down. And Orochi's all stunned, and he's questioning Kiyoshiro, like, why did you do this? Why? You had no reason to do this. I didn't give you permission to do this. And Kiyoshiro's all like, but bruh, these are your rules. Whoever stands up against the Shogun must die. And then Orochi turns his attention back to Toko as he tries to take her back. But one thing happens with Nami and Shinobu is they're caught by one of the ninja, a really big fat ninja. He looks like a sumo wrestler, but at the same time he's also in ninja garb. So think Choji in Super Inspection Jutsu, but he gets bodied by Shinobu's mature ability or rot ability, her rot fruit. I don't know. I forget the name of her fruit ability. I don't think we even had the name of it yet. If we have, I've just forgotten. And causes him to fall through the roof, which part of that roof causes to fall onto Orochi and stun him. And it is at this point that Nami uses Zeus to her advantage to literally lightning bolt Orochi in his own castle. And then they run away. They all get away from the castle. The next morning, we find out that Big Mom, Chopper, Momonosuke, and Tama have all gone to not Ebisu Town, but Okobore Town, and Leftover Town, I want to say. And she's pretty much fed Big Mom, and Chopper gets the idea to tell Big Mom that there's more food at Udon, which happens to be the place where Luffy and Kid are being held. So now Chopper, Momonosuke, Tama, Big Mom are going to be heading to the prison to, I guess, break Luffy out. Chaos is going to ensue. And that's pretty much one of the big takeaways from chapter 933, A Samurai's Mercy. And moving on to the last chapter that we got this month, called Hyogoro the Flower. So here we see that some of the members, pretty much the majority of the Big Mom pirates have survived, and they're all thinking about what could have happened to Big Mom. Pero is thinking that he's going to be the next in line if Big Mom died, since she technically fell into the ocean, and they think that she drowned. And a lot of people are thinking that Katakuri should be the next in line to lead the Big Mom pirates, due to him being the strongest one. Due to the only person being stronger than him in the entirety of the Big Mom pirates being Big Mom herself. But of course, Perros is all like, I'm the oldest, I should be the one in charge. And everyone else, except for Smoothie, is thinking that Katakuri should be because he's the strongest. And Smoothie's all like, I can't believe you guys are having this conversation thinking that Mom is just dead. There's no way that she could be dead. And they're all thinking, well, if we try to go up the waterfall, then King is going to be waiting for us. So that's going on with the Big Mom pirates. Then we cut to Big Mom riding with Chopper, Tama, and Momonosuke on the same crocodile shark that we've seen in the background. But apparently Big Mom beat it into submission 2 times. She just knocked him on the noggin twice. And now they're using that in order to get to Udon. Meanwhile, Nami, Brook, Shinobu, Robin, and Kanjuro have escaped from the castle to the northern cemetery. Beforehand, we see a map of all the regions of Wano, and I forget what all the regions' names are, but we see where Big Mom and company have to go. They're calling her Olin now. And I don't know what's going to happen when they get to Udon, because I don't know if her fighting is going to trigger her back to her being Charlotte Linlin, or her seeing Zeus is going to trigger her memories again. And all the while, Napoleon hasn't said anything. He's not even conscious. We don't even know if he has amnesia, just like Big Mom. But Napoleon, her hat, if you didn't know, has been silent this whole time. Sorry, pop-up came up. And we don't know what's going to happen if and when he wakes up. Is he going to try and jog her memory, or is he going to have amnesia just like her? So these are more theories going around. So, as Nami, Brook, Robin, Kanjuro, and Shinobu all gathered around, Robin says that she knows that there's a poneglyph in the basement of Orochi's castle. And Brook says that he's been in there, but there were weird-looking dolls. in there as well. And Shinobu says like, I wonder why those dolls are there. So as this is going on, we cut to the flower capital where the whole city is in uproar because there is news that Komurasaki has been killed and the funeral is going to be held the next day. Everyone is losing their minds. Usopp, Frankie, Sanji, and Law are reading about this news, and Sanji's just bawling because he's a ladies' man, and he's just sad that the most beautiful woman in the entirety of Wano country, is now dead. I don't believe that for someone who's named as Komurasaki, and for her to be introduced as she has, for her to be known as the daughter of a samurai, for some of the panels in recent chapters to line her up with Momonosuke, it's got people thinking that she could be Momonosuke's long lost sister. And Momonosuke said himself that at around this time, if his sister was still alive, she'd be about 20. And cutting to Komurasaki is just too much of a coincidence. So part of me finds it hard to believe that we have all these scenes with Komurasaki, and then we have this revelation that she's the daughter of a samurai, and then she just gets up and cut down right in front of us, and we don't get anything after that. I highly doubt that this is the last time we see Komurasaki. I highly doubt that she's officially dead. I mean, if she does happen to be dead in the next chapter we get this week, then hey, I'm wrong. But it just feels too sudden for her to die. At least that's how I feel. It just feels too sudden for her to just, kick the bucket. So that's just me. But Usopp, Sanji, Frankie, and Law are reading all this news. And Sanji, while he's mourning the supposed death of Komurasaki, he's thinking, where's the nearest bathhouse? As he's holding his raid suit, because his stealth black raid suit gives him the ability to go invisible. And this also means that he gets to, peep on women in bathhouses with unlimited power. So he's just so absent, he's just so one-track minded, as the rest of the guys who are there are thinking about what to do next. Sanji's all like, where's the nearest bathhouse? There should be a bathhouse near here. I remember there being 2 bathhouses in the districts over. Can we go near to one of the bathhouses? Literally cannot think of anything else except trying to peep on women with his raid suit. And Law's trying to reprimand him, and he's also reading in the news that Kid has escaped from the prison. Kid is gone. Kid has escaped. Luffy's still there, but Kid has escaped. And we cut to the prisoner mines, and Luffy is being kind of reprimanded by one of the guards, who happens to be a llama smile user. And he's questioning whether Luffy knows how Kid escaped, since he knows that Kid has been speaking to Luffy the most since they've both been in the prison. And as this is going on, we find out that Hyogoro, Grandpa Hyo, used to be the former Yakuza boss of Wano, the most powerful and most infamous Yakuza boss of Wano, before Kiyoshiro and his family stepped up to the plate. But we see Hyogoro being kind of beaten because of all the Kibidongos that he has, all the meal tickets that Luffy gave him from all the work he's been doing. And the guards are questioning him. I want to say a scorpion smile user, along with an elephant smile user in the background, are questioning him, wondering how he got so many meal tickets, because they know for a fact that he's not strong enough and capable enough to get that many meal tickets in one sitting. But Hyogoro's all like, well, I'm not going to let this gift that has been given to me go to waste. So I don't care if you kill me, but I'm not going to sacrifice what Luffy Taro gave me. And he reminisces on the days when the people of Wano weren't intimidated by people of Kaido's caliber, and they weren't punks, they weren't scared of people like you. And as he's doing this, Luffy takes it upon himself to go rushing towards the guard that is beating on Grandpa Hyo. And just as he's about to not dust from the Scorpion Smile user, Queen shows up at the mine's entrance. So, this means we're about to put up with Luffy going against the potential Scorpion Smile user and going up against Queen, possibly, all the while the entire city's in uproar with Komurasaki dead, and Orochi is just livid about all of this. Nami, Shinobu, Robin, Brook, and Kanjuro are in someplace else thinking about their next set of plans. And we got Big Mom, Chopper, Tama, and Momonosuke heading to the prison also. I know I said this in one of the descriptions of one of my past One Piece videos, but I thought Dressrosa had a lot going on. If y'all thought Dressrosa had a whole bunch of chaos, and Whole Cake Island had a whole bunch of chaos, we're about to have a whole bunch of chaos where we could potentially see two Yonkos go up against one another. It's about to get real. Overall, these chapters, I thought they were really good. Yes, some chapters I thought we were going to see something else. Like I thought in one of these chapters we were going to see a continuation of Sanji fighting Page 1 and see a little bit more fighting of that. But we did not. It's unfortunate, but at the same time, we still got good chapters for this entire month. And I thought that this month of February was a good setting. Like all these chapters to me, they felt like they were setting up for what we're about to get in March. So, that being said, I cannot wait to see what March is going to bring us. Not only am I happy about this, but because March happens to be my birthday month. So I'm really hopeful to see what type of chapters we're going to be getting as I look forward to the big 2-7. So, I hope you all enjoyed this Reflections. This is a little bit shorter than what I normally do. Not only that, because I'm also still kind of tired and I don't want to drone on too long. So I hope you all guys. I am sorry, I'm sleepy. But hope you all enjoyed. I can't wait to see you all in the next video as we can continue to delve deeper into One Piece. So have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, let me know what you guys thought of February as a whole for One Piece. Because I want to know what you guys thought. It'd be interesting to, see what theories do you have about what we're about to see in March. We're still in the beginning of the year. This is only the 3rd month of a 12-month-long year. And we're just getting started. So have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples!